Most all of us have a vision of what we'd like to see or accomplish in our life. Some of us grasp and materialize our visions or dreams, and some of us do not. What do you suppose is the difference between those who do and those who don't? Talent, ability, intelligence, money? Well, some of these factors may help along the way. However, the larger contribution may come from one's ability to imagine, reimagine, to be disciplined and consistent and knowledgeable, in addition to garnering true discerning abilities. This combination of ingredients in accordance with universal law further catapults an individual forward on the journey of actualizing a goal or vision for their life, more so than any predisposed strength or resource ever will, in my humble opinion. Now, when we're considering progression, it's also critical that we examine the underlying foundational intention that feeds this vision. Does it stem from a pulse of love, creation, and service, or from greed and/or selfishness? This deeper reflection can really help craft any visions that we have, which may need a bit of refocusing on occasion. So, what stops us from going for it? Well, at times we can become so debilitated by opposition or obstacle that we shrink ourselves down and disengage in an attempt to avoid the perceived unpleasantness. Ultimately and obviously, this impedes our growth and our movement. I know I did this for many years, and I probably still do to some degree. At some point, though, visions are categorically realized when the journey isn't being judged, when the bones are being collected differently than they have been before, and when the self-disparaging patterns are being transcended. So what else? There is this important concept of action, which can be an effect of a preceding motivation. However, action can also be the cause of motivation, of inspiration. Nothing will unfold as a result of having this perfect vision without taking pertinent steps in that general direction, no matter how large or small these steps are. Actions can be either assertive or reflective. An action isn't always necessarily defined by busy work or movement. Action in alignment with our visions and with the unifying principle of the universe. Inspired action, or the Taoist concept of Wu Wei, is an important highlight here. And honestly, if there is lacking motivation towards working on and engaging with a dream or a vision in the first place, then one might consider whether or not that dream is truly in alignment with the core of their being. So this leaves us with a decision to make. Do we progress through and despite these stages of opposition and obstacle in order to reacquaint with the creative elixir that we may utilize to fuel these visions? Or do we stay safe and comfortable, but never really have the opportunity to contribute or thrive or fully expand? Just remember, you don't have to go from 0 to 60 in a rushed hurry. It's just as well that we gradually accelerate, build up foundation and momentum, be present for the ride, connect, collaborate, and share love with others, and of course, make various tweaks and direction along the way as needed. So what can you do today that brings you just a little closer to that imagined vision that you have or have had for your life?